This next one is it's more of a drama, heartfelt type movie is my understanding of this. I saw a trailer for this in theaters. And so we're gonna check it out. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's coming out on HBO. There's gonna be like an HBO thing with Morgan Freeman. No. It's coming out in theaters. Okay, but still, looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for A Good Person. This is the official Red Band trailer 2023 with Morgan Freeman and Florence Pugh. I'm going to like the video. It's coming at us from IGN. Check out the trailer for A Good Person, an upcoming movie starring Florence Pugh, Molly Shannon, these other people. Okay, so Daniel, Morgan Freeman, is brought together with Allison, the once thriving young woman with a bright future who was involved in an unimaginable tragedy that took his daughter's life. As grief-stricken Daniel navigates raising his teenage daughter and Allison seeks redemption, they discover that friendship, forgiveness, and hope can flourish in unlikely places. This was written and directed by Zach Braff. Do you know who that is? You do. You just don't know that you know. I'm going to show you right now. That's Zach Braff.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Scrubs. He's famous for Scrubs. It's like a John. What's that?
He plays in comedies.
Yeah. So it's like John Krasinski when John Krasinski made A Quiet Place. Yeah. So, all right. Let me just check real quick. Okay. So we don't. Hello. My wife left the door open, so now my daughter's standing right next to me. We don't have time right now because we got about 1 minute and 27 seconds before the next ad break. So I'll put us to intermission now, and I'll run the ad right now. And when we come back, we'll watch the trailer. Does that sound good?
Yep.
All right, let me just run the ad right now. 1 second, I'll put us to intermission. And we'll see you after these short messages. All right. Okay, 1 second. We got a comment from Base here. From a pure business standpoint, it makes no sense to make an ad break in your content, since then buying a subscription will no longer really have that. No ads appeal to it. This doesn't mean I think you should change it. Oh, well, so I'm required to have an ad break. I'm required to have an ad break, and then if you pay, for a subscription, you can skip the ads. The only thing is that this is going on YouTube, so like the big thing is going to be that for when I play games, you'll be able to skip the ads. Yeah. No. I get what you're saying though. That's something that applies for when you play games. This part is we can't continue on while the ad break is praying for the people who don't have subscriptions. So, but anyway, all right. So let's move forward here, though. So we've got A Good Person, Morgan Freeman. We got a 2 minute and 41 second trailer. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
Wake up with the sun in the morning, go to sleep with the moon at night.
For the model train enthusiast, we lord over a world where the neighbors are always kind, the lovers always end up together.
I used to have
every memory I cherish as you in it. I love you.
And the
my
trains always
grandfather
take
had
you
that
to the
piano.
far-off places you always swore you'd go.
Oh,
In life, of course, nothing is nearly as neat and tidy.
oh man.
Aren't you engaged to Nathan Adams?
I was, yeah.
I heard what happened to you, the accident.
The woman that died was about to be my sister-in-law.
Keeps on coming.
Hi, Dad.
I've been all around.
I'm worried about you.
I want my life back. I want my child back.
I need help.
I know.
That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Allison, don't run away now because of me.
There are thousands of meetings. I'll find another one.
Well, somehow you found your way to this one. Come on.
Stare into space.
lately, so much of my life has been out of control. I just caught my granddaughter having sex with a boy who looked like a man.
Hey, Belinda, I found this fool in bed with my Ryan.
She said she was 18 online.
You're a fuck boy. He's a fuck boy. That's what the kids call them. Get out of our neighborhood, fuck boy.
Okay.
That's good. I like that.
What the hell did you do to your hair?
It's Makeover Monday.
It's Friday.
Oh. This is incredible.
My wife used to hang out with me down here. She liked to whistle.
I don't know how to do this.
Takes work. I got one of those audio books on how to talk to a teen.
How's that working out?
I am so not going to talk about sex with my grandfather.
Really? Because I just love this shit. I'm in way over my head.
I love Morgan Freeman.
If we found like a craft that we like, we could be on Shark Tank. We would be like, hey, sharks. No. I knew you would like that idea.
Shark Tank. I'm telling you guys, I want to get on Shark Tank so bad. I would love to go to Shark Tank and tell them, invest in Mike's After Action reviews and other Mike and all of us. We're going to take over the world. So from what I gather from this, it seems like she was going to marry him, and then him and his sister got into a car accident and died. Is that what you're kind of getting?
Yeah, I've seen this in the movie theaters. Yeah, looks really good.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. You know what's funny is all I'm thinking is like Morgan Freeman is a great actor, but all I'm thinking is I'm married, okay? And my father is probably never going to watch this, so I can say about him whatever I want. And the thing is that I'm even married, and right now, me being alive, he doesn't call me very often. And if I got into a car accident and died, he would probably never be the guy to be like reaching out to my wife and being like, "Oh, let me help you and be your friend." He'd just be like, "Why are you calling me? Get out of here." No, he's a nice guy and everything. He's just kind of he's got his own things going on. Let's put it that way. He's standoffish. It's really interesting to see like an older guy though take this young lady under his wing after something so terrible. And by all rights, you know, this guy could totally kind of be bitter. I don't know exactly what her involvement in the accident was. But by all rights, he could just be like sad and not want to talk to her and all that. But he's totally there for her. That's great to see. So I know that. So you were a chaplain. You know, I'm sure that you have some things to say. What do you have to say about the whole thing?
Well, he's right. This is reality. Sometimes some tragic things happen, and people have to work it out. And like it looks like sometimes they do it with drugs and alcohol. Yeah, I think it's kind of that movie where she's working through all the grief as well as Morgan Freeman. I think both of these are really good actors. I like him, but I also like her too. I think she's a pretty good actor. She's played some different parts.
Yeah, she's not just a Marvel actress. That's probably
she's an up and coming actress.
Yeah. I saw her in a couple of different things, and she was really good. So I just love to see Morgan Freeman doing a little bit more crazy stuff. Like, you don't want to talk about sex with your grandpa? Like, oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and then Bay said in the chat, yeah, my father exposed. I love my dad. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely not going to be your emotional support animal. We'll put it that way.
It's tough being a dad with teenagers.
Yeah.
And all the stuff you have to navigate.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that this looks great. It's cool to see that it's not all just sad stuff. Like they have this scene with the old lady and the old man being like, get out of here. Hey, I'm in sex with my teenage daughter or teenage granddaughter, whatever. That's pretty funny. Life is funny, and you can find joy and comedy even in some sad times. That is true.
Yeah,
all right.
I've seen some people go through some really hard stuff and come out pretty good on the other end.
Yeah. Base says that drama movies aren't his thing. Base, let us know in the aren't in my interest. He said, let us know in the comments if you or let us know in the chat there if this one, what you think of this one. Let's check out. So I like it. Other Mike likes it. Let's check out what everybody says. This is the first time I've seen Morgan Freeman where he actually looks like he aged since 1993. It's true. Morgan finally. Yeah, look at this. Morgan finally aged after all these years. Morgan Freeman is a national treasure to the industry. Okay, that's all great, and I appreciate everything about Morgan Freeman, but I'm trying to find something more. Finally, Florence is getting more recognition. She really is a great actress. This looks like a cozy movie. These recent movie trailers have been reminding me of the 2000s. It's really great to see. This is Zach Braff. I showed a picture before. Zach Braff, comedy actor, and it looks like he might have really struck some gold here, you know, pulling at our heartstrings and really, you know what it is that you gotta bottle up all of the sadness and joy in the same thing, in the same place, and then release it out to other people and they can experience it, you know? That's what I love about films that have sadness, those sad undertones, is that you can still have joy, you can still have comedy, you can still have heartfelt, like people fighting through adversity, but they have the sadness mixed in there because it's real and it brings it down to earth. So that's really awesome. So, all right, check this one out. March 24th, 2023. So that's coming out. I'm a little bit excited for this. All these movies, and there's not enough video games that I'm interested in, but a bunch of movies are coming out to make up for it. So that's really awesome. All right, let's move forward here. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.